I also just really like that sound effect. Couldn't explain why, but that bling, it's just really satisfying. Hey, look, it's the Medallion of Time on the ground. That's quite cool. Not sure I've ever actually noticed that before. Now, I believe this chest here would normally contain the compass, which would actually be useful to have. Let's cross off, it should be somewhere down here. Yep, compass. Yeah, it's just a key. Still, I'll take it. That's the final key for this place, actually. In fairness, I don't remember it being a very key-heavy dungeon. It's just go up and go back down again, really. I like these versions of the Lizard Foss as well, like these skull-helmed guys. They still die to one mortal draw, like almost every enemy in the game, but there we go. Right, let's get to that chest if we can. Oh, an actual armoured one. Jesus. That's mortal draw him as well. Oh, he blocked it, little shit. Let's split his helm then. God, you got a tiny window there to actually get a finishing blow on him as well. I always forget about that. I guess I can dominate one of these from this distance, can't I? And shut this laser off. Yeah, again, file under, probably not supposed to be able to do that until the way back down, but... No, actually, I think I can get around there through the back way, drop it, but dominating it's certainly a lot faster. Great. Not a lot of good stuff left, is there? There's the Special Master Sword, that'd be pretty cool to have. Oh, Mortal Draw can kill them, you just got to actually hit them with it. And it's funny as well, because you don't really obtain them, but it's funny how, unlike in the Wind Waker, the quest items aren't things in this. Whereas, like, you can get, you know, the upgraded Master Sword or, like, the Pearls of the Goddesses can just be, like, anywhere. Here, because you never actually get the Fused Shadow or the Mirror of Twilight, you have to kind of beat the dungeons for them. So it's funny that I declared, like, my challenge in this was going to be beat all dungeons when you kind of have to do that in this game. It's not like there's much of a choice, because otherwise, like, until you've beaten all the dungeons, like, Twilight Princess, Palace of Twilight and Hyrule Castle just won't really open up. Oh, more of these bastards. I thought that was a thing at some point in the dungeon. I remembered it being a thing somewhere that you had to kill all the Gomulfoss? The Gomas, so, the baby Gomas and juvenile Gomas. Oh, the big key! You know what? That would help us jab this dungeon. We could just go down and just do the big key. Just go and fight Armagoma now. Come back here later to clean the shit up. Let's do that. Why not? Mix it up a bit. I've not really done any sequence breaking in this. Let's go down to the bottom, fight Armagoma, then that will count as having beaten Temple of Time in inverted commas. Then we see if that unlocks, like, the hidden villagey shit on the surface, and if it doesn't, then we come back here and finish up. I can do Shizuku to get to the bottom, can't I? I'm an idiot, so I've walked back to exactly where I was. What? You're not supposed to be here. Ah, you're definitely not supposed to be here. I killed you. It must think because I came here with the Dominion Rod in? Oh, balls. Already? It's brought the big fella down with me. When I shouldn't have him here. Fuck it. What I was going to say is, I'm an idiot and I'd kind of forgotten that having the big key is no use without the big lad. I might have bollocked something here. Something maybe deeply broken. Right. I'll talk you through my logic. So you can't having the big key is useless without having the big lad there to kind of get through to the boss key. But now I've got the big lad, I can get through to the boss key, to the boss door and do the boss. The issue is whether I can actually work my way meaningfully back up towards the top of the temple again after I've beaten the boss or anything like that. To the point of, do I want to sequence break and risk locking out how many treasures? Anything useful? Could technically lock out 5 treasures. Oh, fuck it, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Why not? Technically, there's only one more thing I actually need to beat the game at this point anyway, so all I need is the powered-up Master Sword. At that point, it's just beating the other dungeons. I've got everything I need to beat City in the Sky, as in I've got the double claw shots. got everything I need to beat the Lake Bed Temple, that's regular claw shots, and I've got something else. Let's hammer this guy into next week. Or not. Well, fortunately he hasn't noticed. Wallop! There we go. And yeah, so Palace of Twilight, then Palace of Twilight and Hyrule Castle are both actually just unlocked. Ah, bloody hell. Oh. Ah, shite. Yeah, the Palace of Twilight and Hyrule Castle are both just unlocked by beating other dungeons. So, can you just break this? Yes, you can. Fuck you as well. So I should just be able to go through the rest of the game that way. Let's see if this is gonna work. Or let's see whether I've completely fucked myself. Exciting, isn't it? Oh, I need to load this guy into the thing. Oh, cracking myself in the head with the big lad. Oh, this guy's a lot of fun. So, we've successfully jebbed out somehow. I don't fully understand what happened, but I've jebbed my way through the Temple of Time to the point where I may have permanently bricked some of the treasures in the upper levels. We'll find out. But for now, let's go and fight Armagoma, a boss fight that I always enjoyed. Oh my god, that was some like Odysseus level shit there. Ow, piss. Armagoma's design is legit very creepy. Like, it's got the spider face, which is creepy enough anyway, but then... Yeah. I must say as well, there's an early version of this game, I think it's one of the early trailers, that basically very clearly shows Armagoma, like, chasing Link through a tunnel. And it's kind of cool, which, a bit of a shame almost that never made it into the finished game. I do enjoy this, though. One of the very few bosses that you don't wail on direct... Actually, yeah, you don't wail on her directly, you just fucking pound her into next week with that. I'm going to take the magic armor off, because I don't think Armagoma really does you much damage. And let's just take out the remaining cycles. Ugh, lovely. Yeah, whereas Goma's just some kind of like weird parasitic arachnid thing, it's never really made that clear in Ocarina of Time. In this, they very much go for a direct spider thing. Seems to be separate to Skulltulas, though. Just as creepy, though, don't get me wrong. Oh, shit. Not good. Ow, not good at all. Was her eye open during that attack? Well, if it was, we'll never know. There you go, right in the eye hole. And wallop! Deeply, deeply satisfying. Oh, she's gonna do some more birthing, isn't she? At least this time you actually have a chance to kill them before they hatch. They're not mid-cutscene. I can keep an eye on her. Where is she at? Wrong weapon! Okay, she's over there. Let me get her before she starts some fucking laser bullshit. There we go. And I think it's just 3 cycles for her, isn't it? Well, let's find out! Yeah. And then we have the joke cycle next. Yeah, like the underside of the carapace, the bulbous thing, like they've got the design of like a big spider like that really well. Even the fact that she curls up, it's disturbingly realistic. And as I say, I'm somewhere between don't mind and actively like spiders. I mean, because I've worked on insects for like 4 years with locusts, so spiders don't bother me at all, but still a bit. Ugh. Also, was their eyeball like just a legit, just like smaller spider the entire time? Ah, fuck it. Could probably do this even. I love this music. I don't think I got to show it off much in the thing. But it's like a silly version of the boss fight music. And the Goma boss fight music, the bomb, 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 is really quite sinister and good. Whereas the silly version is very amusing. So, this completes us, the Temple of Time, which apparently unlocks some shit. Wooden statue, Renado's letter, both things I've already got. So, fascinated to see what this does. And of course we get the heart piece for beating her. Now, let's see what we get for jebbing our way through the mighty Armagoma. Water bombs, 15 of them. Great. Right, let's go first off to that south field bit, because A, I want to pick up the jump strike there, B, I want to give some bugs to Agatha at some point, and C, I want to see if that wooden statue's there. We've also apparently got Renado's letter that we can get off him, which I've clearly already done, so I think things might be a little on the bollocks side, but I don't think it should be a problem. As you can tell from my voice, not super convinced, but we'll find out together. Alright, let's deliver some bugs to Agatha. Piece of heart. Without actually searching, I've got the majority of the bugs in the game. I'm only missing 5. That's actually pretty good, I must say. And let's cross off another 2 from there. And another piece of heart. There we go. Right, I'm curious as to whether I can do something. I think if I go to Giovanni's, I'm on 19 Poes. If I go to Giovanni's, there's the first Poe you fight next to Giovanni where he teaches you what Poe souls are. I don't know whether that actually grants a soul in the same way that it should, but I'm going to go to his now and just see if it happens to be there. No, but there's a chest here. Containing a Poe soul. There we go. Right. So that is the Poe you'd fight in the thing with him. They clearly can't script that for combat to be still there, but the chest is there. Right, that gives us 20 Poe souls, which means we can turn him back into a human. I always think it would make much more sense. Thomas invoice? Have I done that? Yep, I've done that. Why is that there? And the wooden statue is also something's gone weird with the visualizer as well. 100 quid, not really worth it. But at least I don't need to bother doing any more. What did he say about the cave in Druid Desert? Either way. Okay, so something's going on with the visualizer. It doesn't really know how to... Well, something somewhere has broken, I think, in order of all the items from the... hello, cats. From the side quest to get to the city in the sky. But hopefully that's not locking anything and should... Oh yeah, I'm a wolf, aren't I? And shouldn't actually pose much of a problem. Yeah, but I always found it weird that you didn't get the magic armor from Giovanni. Like, the guy who's surrounded in riches makes sense as an obvious source for, the armor that runs on money. Though the Malamart thing also kind of makes sense, but I feel like, yeah, they could have tied those two together a bit better. Right, it reckons we've got the wooden statue out here. I think that's complete bollocks, but there we go. Where is that wolf chest at? First things first. Agatha? You always here? Do you call me Puppy? Ah, right, here's where the wolf chest would have been. Well, not would have been, is. But clearly he still is here. So this gets us the jump strike. Not that we need it, but it's kind of cool. I always like this one, because you hold A, don't you? And then you go. Handy for fighting hordes, which we've all gone past all of the potential horde-y stuff. But there we go. So, this map for some reason marks it as being here, and I guess that's just to differentiate it out space-wise, because it's not there. Okay, but we can cross it off because we've technically already got it. Okay. I don't know why this is even still here, because we've got everything from it. No, there we go. We've crossed off Thomas' thing. We've crossed off the pose bottle. What? Okay, either way, we've done it. It now reckons we can do Renado's letter, which I'm not convinced by either. Because I think we've already accidentally triggered that. Because I think getting the Dominion Rod before doing anything in the Temple of Time has bollocks the order of stuff a fair bit. So let's see what we can do here. But we may be permanently locked out of the Hidden Village as well, which is a problem, potentially. All of this depends on where the special Master Sword is. Because if I were to say I've got that, fake-wise, it doesn't unlock anything at this point, but a sword now. So what do I actually need to unlock stuff? City in the Sky, yeah, you beat City in the Sky, get access to the Palace of Twilight, beat the Palace of Twilight, get access to Hyrule Castle, then, bam, game beaten. I think that's not what that last one is. So that's... So there's no point in meeting the Lake Bed Temple. Oh, there's a few things that unlock from it. But technically, we've got almost everything we need. I don't think there's anything in the... Do we need to beat the Palace of Twilight to... Yeah, okay, we need to beat... So I don't think there's anything in Hyrule Castle that will stop me once we get to it, because we've got all the items we need for anything in Hyrule Castle. I think the final limiting factor is going to be getting that golden sword, because we need that to make any reasonable progress through the Palace of Twilight. And that is likely to be in the Lakebed Temple, to be honest, at this stage, because there's a lot of chests in there. There's also a lot of chests in the City in the Sky. There's a fair few in the what's it called? I assume you guys, none of you say anything new. Nope, Talma didn't say anything. You're a complete stranger. I've got the wooden statue now! Maybe you need to have actually beaten the Temple of Time for the wooden statue, even though I got it before, to actually appear in the inventory. Either way, I can trigger this now, can't I? Yes! Good! Things aren't bollocksed! Encouraging. What does that... What did you say? Please don't do it. I need to get Ilia's charm now. Hidden Village. Okay, right. This is encouraging. This is encouraging. What would this be? Renata's letter. Sure, we've got Renata's letter. Why not at this point? Right. This is the £1,000,000 question is any of this actually bollocks, or is this all intended behaviour? Unclear. But we can certainly get to the Hidden Village now. And as such, should probably do that. I don't know why I bothered saying that. That really didn't add anything, did it? There we go. So this is all open now. And now we get this absolutely fucking cracking bit of music that is the Hidden Village as well. Ow, Jesus. Shot me right in the butt as I was crawling up. Who does that? It's a cool intro, I'll certainly give it that. Right, let's do some damage. Oh, I'm not looking forward to having to do the cats thing as well. Deeply satisfying, all of this. Now, can we just do the Howling Stone now? That seems weird. I guess I can, with one Moblin left to kill. Skill kill, whatever I just tried to say there. Well, let's do the final Howling Stone. This at least gives more of an advantage to the magic armor as well, because then you have the real advantage that you can hold on to the ability to use the Great Spin, because you're only Great Spin at full hearts, and then that way, if you use the magic armor when you're at full hearts... I like how it turns into this theme, kind of. Then if you're at full heart, you can keep it with the magic armor, so it actually makes it a bit more advantageous. And I believe he goes outside Hyrule Castle, which we'll get shortly. Once we've got the various things from here, because I think there's a bit of back and forth here between here and Ilia anyway. At least I know where the final ball... What?! It respawns all fucking 20! That's some grade A nonsense. It's my own damn fault. Well, you know, once again, the things you learn by randomizing this game, it's very different. Because dumb shit like that happens. Wah. That is all I have to say. Wah. Yeah, that was a fun final kill. Alright, now Howling Stones this time. So that gives us Ilia's charm, which... Oh, that unlocks stuff with Ilia back there that can turn it into the horse call. Ilia's charm. There we go. And yeah, well, I'm technically here. I could do the I could do the cat talky thing, but I don't want to do that. And I think will she now give me the Ancient Sky book if I talk to her with the Dominion Rod? Show her the Dominion Rod? Yeah, there we go. And then she'll say, hey, here's the book. And that fills up the Ancient Sky book. So that gives us more stuff to do. I should talk to the cats while I'm here, but I don't want to. We'll do this... You know what? it's 1:45, so I'm going to actually hold here, and I'll do the cats tomorrow. Maybe that'll be this episode, maybe it won't. Not going to do an outro in case it isn't. Well, no, we'll do the usual. I'll do an outro. Thank you everyone for watching. Next time, we'll be talking to some cats.